Good morning. It is time to start our new little adventure here. I've never played this game, Valhalla, but it always looked very interesting, and the dev is making a game that I'm extremely interested in. Now, that said, I don't know if I could I don't know if this can be full screened. I didn't I booted it up and saw there was an opening and immediately closed it because I don't want people to miss out on the opening. I have legal tender for the bar. Ooh, good. I will take your legal tender and service you well. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump straight in. Yeah, I've never touched this game. Is that usually supposed to be sound? Hmm. The hell? Oh, I see the problem. What the fuck? I was about to say, is there not supposed to be sound? What is happening? Hold on. Ah. Okay. I think I'm good now. And Deeps, I'm sorry, you're gonna what me well? You fucking heard me. That's up to you what you think that means. Alright, let me make sure this shit popped up on the labs stream. There it is. Okay, take two. Ah! Brutality in all its forms are an everyday reality. The quality of life for the oh. Ah, I can't read that fast. A fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. Oh, man. And it's here where this story unfolds. Okay, it's already suckered me and I'm excited. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Oh, I can full screen it. Okay. Now, let me go and fix this here real quick. Hold on. Ah, no. Stop. Now I need to lower it. Oh, no. Hang on. We shall fix. We shall fix. Reading and gaming be difficult, so please take your time, but I'd like to leave a message so my lurk shouts, "Have a good shift, Doctor." Thank you! I'm gonna hope that's good enough. It'll be alright. Thank you kindly for your patronage. You are very sweet for that. Let's get invested. This game is best played getting comfortable, so grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. Well in that case, hang on. I'm gonna grab my blanket. I'm missing comfort.
I can't talk around. I'm making piss.
I got my comfort. Oh, didn't drink. Fuck. I should get. Okay. Hang on. I'm working on it. Still working on it. Alright, almost done. Son of a bitch. So I don't have any snacks, but I have a blanket. I have a Baphomet plush in my lap currently. I've got a coffee on my left here, as well as a bottle of water to properly hydrate with. I am going to take this comfort thing very seriously. I am pristine comfort. Dead Ghost would be so fucking jealous. Bottle of water is very useful with this game. I can imagine. Alright. Psst. Hey, over here. Ooh, oh, hi. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game is starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-class orgies over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Okay. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya. Oh, okay. Oh. I can't really yawn right now, but just a dream. There's something near the door. Primera. Ooh. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 back then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So who is that letter from? Nobody. Okay. Save. Nice. I love this music already. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels return last year. Okay. The newest threat to your security. Beware. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Can you actually scroll it? Oh. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March with tickets going on sale in January. A massive stage show about Cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Can I go back? I guess that's it then. Okay. You can select a day. Well, I don't want to fuck with the music player too much. I want to... Okay. I guess, we can go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Hey there, Joe. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face? Gil. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. I love the music, but I'm gonna lower it a tad. You okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and, there's also the fact I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there were all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Oh my god, this poor woman. Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Okay, let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that'll show up in the top left. You can sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button, or the drink itself to serve, and that'll be all. But if the drink looks messed up, you need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at every time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Okay. Use the navigation bar to stop browsing. Okay. Justice for my boy 4. Yeah, now for real. Alright. Hang on. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Okay. There you go. Sugar rush. 2 acetylene and 1 powdered delta. Optional karmatrine. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. Sweet, girly, happy. Alright, mix. Okay, I failed. Try again. Ah. Cool. Yes! Happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the slot to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tabs. Thanks. It should be noted that the station will add ice after mixing. Ah. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Okay. Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Adelhyde, 1 Powdered Delta, 1 Planner Guide, and 2 Comertrain. All on the rocks and blended. Okay. Shake. Fuck. Five, 6. 1 Powdered Delta, 1 Planner Guide, and 2 Comertrain. Okay, I forgot the ice. Got it. Mix! Do it again! Yeah! Serve it. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? For game purposes, the shaking is the last part of the process. Thank you. Gotcha. Let me sip my coffee. You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Comertrain, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional Comertrain doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Comertrain is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Ah. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys. Oh, huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. Who is this boss? And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out the way. Let's play some music on the new jukebox. Spawn needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it could start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Ah. That's kind of cool. I like that you could just... This is nice. Hang on. The music is fantastic. Oh my god. Alright, at this point, I just need to pick random ones. Because I will never stop, is the problem. Oh, wait. Okay, we're... Whatever comes, comes. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you. Give me a beer. Oh, sure. Right on it. Who wants a beer? Looks like quite the big guy, though. 1 iodide, 2 bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 planner guide, 4 karmatrine. Got 1, got 2, got 1, got 2, got 4. There you go. There you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. That beer wasn't enough, apparently. Okay. But, like, is it not already big? And now? I said a big one, Brett. Big, like my dick! Forget it. These two will have to do. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. A beer is only 10 ingredients, so you can double up. Oh. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. I feel attacked. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor of and owner of the Augmented Eye. Oh, you mean that shitty thing I read earlier today? Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? I'll let you know, don't worry about it. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks, from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People don't get people get bored of a certain type of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insisted I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in the store though. So you mentioned that you could double up, but like... Oh! Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So, tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional right to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. What was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You could think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. What's up, Lion? I'm serving drinks to some dickhead. So, celebrities? Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. Second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Don't serve your wife to people. I'm not What? Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everybody enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows. Ooh. You said you're serving drinks to people. Oh, fuck! You are about to be the reason why I drink this early in the morning, Lion. Granted, socks with sandals is basically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the only ones consistently cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to feed a human. God damn it. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they'd sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got him excommunicated and lynched. Sorry, I cannot fucking read. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is. Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? He's really good at what he does. If he's good at being a dickhead, yeah, nah, that's valid. But that's probably the point. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Third time's the charm for what? Anyway, better give him that beer. So, we double. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix. One beer. This man about to get fucked up. I want me to be what they fear, not my positions or my relations, just me. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does the bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those Ah! Jesus Christ. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing, and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, governments, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they need more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is, and then he just storms out, huh? Where is he going? Also, fuck you, Ghidorah, don't call me a Burby. I am... Well, right now I'm Jill the bartender, but that's a different story. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. A burb tender. Okay, that might get you flogged. Calling me a burb tender? Are you fucking serious, dog? A burb tender.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I see you scrolling with them dry ass.
Crazy.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
This sound cut there. That's because I muted it for a moment. My bad. That was a mistake. I forgot it mutes the whole fucking thing. I wanted to just mute the game, but I don't have, like, separate audio for just the game. So that's my bad. I feel robbed. Would you like a refund, buddy? Would you like a refund for your, dry-ass lips? Alright, give me a minute. I'll give you a refund for your dry-ass lips. Just give me 1 sec. I have to actually open the fucking stream manager thing. I got you, dog. I'll refund you your points, because I... Ah!
The hell with hiding. Slaughter everything that moves!
Why would you redeem that? Why would you redeem that? You can't, no, I can't do that. No more making stealthy drinks. Hang on, I'm trying to remind myself how to fucking... Okay, there we go, hang on. Manage reward requests,
Major, I'm burning up.
Alright, look, here's the deal. Alright, here's the deal. I have now refunded the points that you just wasted. Okay? You know damn well what kind of game this is. You know damn well I can't light myself on fire. You know damn well I can't make no stealthy drinks. So if you waste those points just for the sound, that one's on you. I ain't refunding y'all jack shit no
The
more.
SSRIs are no longer enabling my impulses. I am the unmedicated force God intended me to be.
But alcohol is flammable. I can't throw a Molotov in this game, dog.
Holy shit.
You gotta make your own Molotov. And now it's a fancy waste point button. Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna finish this coffee before we continue. Hold up. Ah. Technically, it's not even alcohol, it's ersatz alcohol here. If you can't set yourself on fire in the game, you gotta do it in real life. I will die, and then you guys will never get a stream from me again. Is that what you want? Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh! You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, hi. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Set a big one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 2 Flanergide. Optional Karma Tree. All aged and mixed. Okay. Fuck. I fucked something up. Oh. Wait, hold up. Aha! Got it. Have fun. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole, crack house. It smells like dark urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says? Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. This guy looks like a skater vampire. It does. He really does. So it smells like rain. Ew. I don't want to fuck the shit out of Rain if he smells like that. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been? Right. Oh, customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. Don't shoot this guy. Yeah, for real. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar. That sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. Dana's badass for fucking real. She seems cool as shit. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. 3 Bronson extract, 3 Planergide, and 4 Cometrine. All mixed. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, you ever faked an orgasm? What kind of question is that? Do you have to hate your customers to be a bartender? Probably. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can buy you happy. Make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. Before that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Jesus Christ! Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you proud perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crap house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Let's give him a fringe weaver. Jesus Christ. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Jill has the patience of a saint and the eye bags of a 24-hour shift nurse. For fucking real. I could not do this shit. Oh, I forgot to age it. Age it. There we go. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey, lady. Have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No. I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is... bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. This guy's kinda sad. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. What? The fuck are you talking about, bro? Why? Nothing seems to do. What kind of purpose are you looking for hiring a woman to be your daughter for 3 years? 3 years straight, dog? Just, yeah, that's about all Joe can say. Just, okay. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? If you don't get the fuck up out of here, what the fuck is you talking about? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Okay, this is fantastic. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna go take my break. Alright. Break time. Would definitely be a good time to save. It is now safe to keep playing. I like the little transition. I think that's kind of cool. At least I didn't get locked up this time. I guess we can kind of keep the songs the same. I like these. Okay, it's time to pick... Bam. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve... Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh. Sorry, it's comfortable. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist, Seipi Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see... I'm in a mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. She is pretty. I can see. Although, a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Small, sweet, and icy. Okay. I'm gonna stick with flavor sweet. Okay, this seems... Let's see... Don't want anything too... I don't think I want anything that includes Karma Train. I think maybe that's... hang on. Maybe Sugar Rush might be good. Or, no. Maybe this might be okay? Let's try that. Did I... Oh! Thank you. I keep forgetting to age it. Three, four. Bam. Ah! Okay. So maybe this might do then. Three, four, five, six. Up, 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 up. On the rocks and blended. Let's try this. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks, awesome! We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, we obviously are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from... stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. We watch and we sniff is our Doc Watcher pledge. That's not our Doc Watcher pledge, thank you. I'm also kind of like a firefighter, in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. I ain't doing any sniffing, I only lick. Why are you licking? What are you licking? Please do not lick me. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. I licked the subscribe button. That's fair. Why are you both licking? Stop. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm protected by a nice layer of lavender underneath all of my outfits, so I'm good. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? But those are sights. And they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Can I lick the Adelheid? I guess if you really want to. Wait, did I mishear you when you actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink? Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. A classy drink. Seems simple enough. I just fucking devoured a mango. Nice. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Nah, I don't think that'll fit for her. What about this? This seems like it might be alright. 2 powdered Delta, 2 Flanagan, and 4 Harmatrine on the rocks and mixed. I hope this works. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know, my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julianne? Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? My dearest friend is this, what is that a deer? I can't see it because it's very small. It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. Someone really needs to get, say, like, a hug. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened when I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I always felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. It's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Respect to her for that. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I tried to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Ill. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies and handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Doc, will you white knight for me? If you go on your knees and ask me nicely, maybe I will. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of an anti-bullying campaign passed, and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in unofficial capacity. Lion's always on his knees. Look at that, Lion. Deeps is calling you out. Fucking bottom. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, not really. But, you know I love you anyway. You know you a real one. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me. I'll get you one. She wants a martini. Sorry, a Brandtini. Is there just a regular martini? Whatever. Six, 3, 1. Here, see? Huh, you're right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad, What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. Fucking explosions. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it! Afterlife. I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. Classy like Doc. I ain't fucking classy. I mean, I appreciate the compliment, but I am not classy. I'm pretty fucking far from classy. I'm sitting here in a room that's covered in body parts and also empty water bottles. And a piranha plant on my desk. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every... Jesus Christ! All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murderer! 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 Jesus Christ. Interrupt me. Oh, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Give her something that'll calm her down. Four of each ingredients. This girl either has great imagination or she's a repressed fanfic writer. I think she's a repressed fanfic writer. Let's see. Trying to think of something that would calm her down. What would calm her down? One, and one. All aged and mixed. PG rated shows. Favorite beer or sets since 2040. One had the word Zen. Yeah, I saw that too. That's what I was thinking. You know what? Fuck it. We'll try the Zen Star. It's 4 of each ingredients. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. I don't know. Let's try it. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry about it. It's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I'd have to pay in any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone that commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the streets. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good points. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? What? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd probably react the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are in the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. You don't see women asking for a piano man every day. Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powder delta, 5 Flanergide, and 3 Cometrine on the rocks and mixed. Piano Man was another one you were looking at. Yeah. Here. Yep, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some kind of music critic that bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors the said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work? I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I could say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Jazz makes pianists go into a rage. That is kind of wild. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Delson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people haven't done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked him where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. Luckily, Jill is currently handling said chemical hazards in the back. Right. Sorry, Gil. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense these last couple days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandini, please. Coming right up. She wants a a brandini. Yeah, that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Age mix. One brandini. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. You alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only coworker is male. Why? You lucky bitch! I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Cough here, bruh. Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. Sorry, I mean, the other day I got an assignment, and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizard men feast on their liver. What? I don't know who this woman is, but she is hilarious. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please? Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly LaValette. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly LaValette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to ask her that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss LaValette to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for her clients. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Called me a cab. I am more than a cab, I am a doctor. God damn it. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, boss. Do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payments. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Hey, nice. Ooh, that's a lot of funds. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down too. Yay! Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow pant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger You. You can now visit JC Elton's. Okay. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Local woman, local hero. 78% of her... I think Alice Rabbit... Okay. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. From a survey conducted here for the Augmented Eye last month, I asked our readers to tell their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. I barf a little. Every time. Crazy. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. I haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? Shrimp ramen for Doc. There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as is. We're gonna be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? She leaves a funny Amsky drawing or something in a message like, happy not birthday. Do you want some shrimp ramen, Lion? Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastard. Let's check out the shop. A hollow plan, right? A shoulder massager. For those days where you built up too much tension. Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. God damn, that's expensive. Maybe some other time. Some of these are expensive as shit. What do they even do? Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She was surely focused at work. Cool. Hey, there's the holoplant. Nice. Well, I guess let's save and then we'll do another day. Alright. Well, let's go. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Wah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Don't run! You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Okay. I kind of like the music selection as it is. I don't know. Do you guys have a specific track that you like? I feel like this one should always be first. Out of orbit. I have no preference. I don't know. Oop. Having to mix drinks and You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work. And on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment, too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But... Oh, that's nice. I could actually go back and see the prior conversation. True. Morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you can handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I've decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. A big-ass beer. 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Boop, 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 boop. Big-ass beer. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too? How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. Sorry, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilium's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilium then. Yes, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you! The guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot forces after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So, I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass would backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. This John face is something I will start using. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Donovan is anti-segregation. This is good. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese. The only translator I had was available in some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the only one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. What's a Mars Blast? That's a change of pace. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He insulting the meeting contact in that meeting multiple times. Seems like the type of shit he'd do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blended. Alright. He didn't say he wanted it big, right? Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon? I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff? How they feel like they have more power than you do and all that? Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Fuck investors. Racial slurs in... what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You could sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbid if they ever catch you doing something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Okay, that's kind of funny. Cougars in forests and... that's kind of goofy. I feel like that's kind of wild. Why? That goes beyond the realms of common sense. I feel like if you're a fucking... never mind. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients, the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it. For some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. By the way, let me know if the music is just a little too loud, or if my voice isn't, like, coming through. I assume it hasn't been a problem yet, but I still want to, like, you know, ask. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Bitter. A small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on throat burning. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for the fans of the movie it was used in. Maybe this will do. Oop. Do. I guess let's try that. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh, yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects.
I
Yeah.
can talk right now. I'm making piss.
Ah, thanks for
Let's
reminding
get a
me to make
good
some piss in the stretch.
Tuck in those glutes.
Oh, shit.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Hello there, motherfucker. How you doing? It's good to see you. I am so fucking comfy right now. And what better way to do comfy things than to play a comfy game where I serve drinks to people and hear them bitch about their problems. How you holding up? They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised of South California, and they go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. Nice to know that you're alright this morning. I'm thinking about getting some breakfast. I don't know how long this first chapter is, so I'm, you know. But seeing as I've been at this for 2 hours and I'm only on the second day, you know what I mean? I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talk to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm in. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep. I can't take the helmet off. Day 2 is a good stop. We'll see. Again, I don't know how long it is. I kind of want to go... How many chapters are in this game, do you know? Yeah, very funny. Someone get the butter. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fun? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, well, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Yeah, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver, a bit of bacon, and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other material take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and then change the color of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. Dorothy is gonna talk horny a lot. That's fine with me. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you moved, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we little see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? I've been seeing that a lot. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. What's a piano woman? Simple enough. 5. 5. 2 powder delta. 3 Lanergy? Whatever the fuck that says. 3 Chromatrine. Aged and mixed. Piano woman. 1 piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. Piano birdie when... If one of y'all made a drink called a piano woomy... piano... a piano woomy... Ah! Piano woomy! How does that taste? I was wondering how a piano birdie would be, but piano woomy. A fucking piano woomy. Guys, I need you guys to figure out how to make a piano birdie and a piano woomy. Find this out, do it for me, and I will make it and drink it on stream. I don't know. We have to figure that out. That needs to happen. What would a piano woomy and a piano birdie be like? Okay, so... Alright, I'm about to overthink this shit, but if we take whatever the fuck ingredients these would be, and try to convert it into, like, common, like, drink ingredients, you know? Like, what would they be? And then once we convert that, then it just becomes a matter of adding whatever the parts are supposed to be and then mixing it. You feel me? Y'all get the idea I'm putting down, right? Y'all get what I'm talking about? I don't know if I'm making sense. Like Adelhyde could be like grenadine and Bronson extract would be like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Vodka, look, one of y'all get what I'm putting down. Somebody make this happen. Someone make this happen and I will drink it on stream. I will buy the ingredients, I will drink it on stream, and I'll get tore the fuck up while I'm playing something. That is... A Brandini is the easiest way to figure out what they're supposed to be. Right. Okay, I'm a fucking... Hi, please kill me. I'm not gonna kill you, Dead Ghost, but I hope you're... Are you at work? I hope it's not going too bad. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Can you make me a Shirley Temple too? Now I can make you a Shirley Temple. I gotta get grenadine and cherries. And stuff. I can make you a Shirley Temple. Believe it or not, guys, I'm actually somewhat decent at making drinks. Not extremely decent, but, you know, I can make a couple drinks. I made a couple of, I made a couple of drinks for some people at a party before. And I was kind of like the mixologist, man. Wasn't perfect, though. I'm no bartender, but I can make some drinks. Can we get stuff to make them? Sure. Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You ever see the video of the trick touring and the bartender shaking stuff online? Those things look nuts. Yeah, they look fucking wild. And people really be going in on the shit. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do in the past, and believe it or not, well, not believe it or not, but being a bartender was definitely one of them. But my problem is bartenders often work late nights. I'm not really comfortable with the idea of working extremely late nights, and I also feel like me as a bartender probably wouldn't go too well. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we can hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. 5 a.m. bartender doc. Hey, thank you for your 45. God damn. Plus, bartenders tend to get confronted by some of the more rowdy drunks too, so you gotta know how to think on your feet. Yeah, true enough for that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey. What did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened and when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh, yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as it. A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aww, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Oh my god! That is wild. Also, why? Really? Yeah. I go to his house at 11 a.m. as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. Yeah, I know. That's wild. Why? Doc is bartending? I am bartending. I'm bartending and, you know. I just realized what this game is called. Hell yeah. 3 years? Yeah. 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the Bard on his daughter's birthday. Who's Bart and why are you ending them? Oh, fuck off. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh, that's actually tragic. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? I'll fuck off in 9 minutes, don't worry. Sure. 1 moonblast. Moonblast. That's 6 Adelheid. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered delta, 1 flanergide, and 2 carmatrine on the rocks and blended. Moonblast. Damn. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes, and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through with it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. That makes me slightly uncomfortable. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker. That is such a fucking... Oh my god. That's a threat. Yep, that's why I gave you the warning on her talking horny. She is gross. Yeah, that's a little uncomfortable for me. I don't know if I necessarily want the thought of a horny sex bot that constantly looks 10 to 13. That's pretty fucking... We're just gonna do our best to sidestep that shit, but for what it's worth, it is part of the game. It's just not great. I'm not comfortable with that. Anyway. Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. It's not fun, sad party. Sad party, she is in the game a lot. That reminds me of all the fuckers who asked me if I was a team and seem disappointed when I say no. That makes me just as uncomfortable. Please stab them in the stomach if they ever do that again. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy, excuse me. As for something more expensive, I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get you your orders. 1 sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Okay, press next after making the first mix to make the second mix. Make both before serving. Okay, so a sunshine cloud first. 1, 2. That's on the rocks and blended. next, right? That says next. Next, okay. A gut punch. I peppered sprayed one. I hope his vision is still screwed. Yeah, for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bronson. 1 Giant. Aged and mixed. Okay. That should be good. There you go. Is this your I don't know what I'm doing, so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time. You don't seem too upset about it. Because I really like this one. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No thank you, it's not about that. Go ahead. I don't think you could ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after what? Ew! After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that no one's ever tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. Well, there goes my appetite. Yeah, that's uncomfortable. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and then bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There is also this urban myth that those nanomachines help to improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. I have to head back out in a minute, so in case I don't catch you later, are you still down for Left 4 Dead later? Maybe for a little bit, but I do have Call of Cthulhu, and I need to make sure I have some time to make dinner. So, it might be a bit, like, it kind of depends. I'm still down for it, but I have to see. I'll let you know for sure a little bit later. Okay, just let me know. I got you. I hope the rest of your day goes by half decent. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about everything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. I doubt it. Have a good stream, Doc. Love you. Fuck you, though. Fuck you, too. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Yo, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize for taking time from your break. Yeah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. Yeah, no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Jill's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That, I can. A Mars Blast. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Mars Blast. Mars Blast, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 potted Delta. 4, whatever the fuck you say for this. And 2 Cometry. I'm just making sure I did the Mars Blast, you feel me? And it's blended. Yep, Mars Blast. Okay, we're good. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about the police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I ever went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said, You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off, and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. Break time. Let us save our game. Good to hear the bacon and butter worked, Dana. I seriously want some food. I wonder two things. Do I have... Well, I shouldn't buy anything, but I do want, like, something. I wonder if I could, like, bribe my wife to maybe make me a sandwich. It would be a nice thought. Do you want me to make you food? It would be nice. Holy shit. Hey, Drink, when you can, come step in here for like 2 seconds. I just had... I was... Nah, I was taking a peek at something, and I am more than a little perplexed, but I'ma just shut the fuck up about it.
Okay.
That is that.
Okay.
I'ma just shove that shit right down here and like never touch it. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Cool.
I like that you have your stuffed animal in one arm.
Yeah, I've got my stuffed animal in one arm. I got the mouse, you know. Look, the game said that it's best enjoyed while being comfy. You feel me? So I gotta follow the instructions of the game. That's the rule. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? Guys, if you tell me, those in chat who are hanging out, do you have your stuffed animals in your hands? Be honest. Don't lie about it. This is a safe space. I have my stuffed Baphomet in my hand, like in my left arm right now. And it's really comfy, and it's actually very nice for this game right now. I do not. I just have them on a nearby shelf. This is definitely longer than I anticipated. I think
I told you.
I'll probably stop stream maybe after this, depending on how long this lasts. But I want to at least finish the first chapter. I just don't know how many days per chapter. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. You know what? But you know what the little mid-level like things give me the vibe of? You know how in the middle of a trial in
Danganronpa.
no, Danganronpa or Ace Attorney, and you know you got the little like I was thinking of Ace Attorney. Ooh, is there breakfast sandwich stuff?
Yeah, do you want a breakfast sandwich instead?
If you don't mind. If you don't mind.
I'll make it because I love you.
I love you too.
Love you.
I love you too. Drink is making me a breakfast sandwich, which is fantastic. It prevents me, it helps me fight the urge to fucking go to the deli around the corner to get, like, stuff. Then again, wait, hold up. Or, if you would like, do you want to go to Corner Place?
I already ate, though.
Oh, you did eat.
Yeah.
Could get a... I'd feel bad. Okay, forget about it. Never mind. I don't want to make you do that and you get nothing. Unless you want to... Unless you... Alright, let's start... Let's stop fucking around and start the next bit. I just restarted Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Looking forward to getting back to that. Ooh, nice. I need to finish the Ace Attorney games. I've only ever beaten the first one. Ball should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Okay. New set of music. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar! Nice, nice! What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. I don't know what the fuck happened to my voice there? What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Maybe girly and bitter. Bitter, girly, softs. Is that really the only bitter, girly drink? Okay. I have a 13 stream streak, but you know, Twitch doesn't want me to share that apparently. That's kind of cringe. Tell Twitch to suck a dick. Two Bronson extracts. I'll leave the Karmatrine out of it. On the rocks and blended. Sure. Try this. Yup, this'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I just call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira! Miki. No! Put more spirit into it. Kira! Miki. Almost there. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki! Gil just behind her. Miki! Kira! Miki! That's it! Are you feeling it? Kira! Why is everyone partaking? Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! And don't you ever forget it! The hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Drink's got the right idea. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way out here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious Sorry, I keep fucking up my words. Is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of those concerts posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad at you when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people. What the fuck is happening? I think maybe I do need to stop after this. I nearly said pizza. 100,000 pizzas. Can you imagine that much pizzas watching a concert? I'll move on. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on. Then, based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it! Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol, then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft. As in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get for you. Something soft. What if she means alcohol-free or something else? Well, blueberry is soft. I don't know. I guess we could try that? 4 Adelaide and 1 Flannerguide. It's sweet, girly, soft. She liked bitter, though, is the problem. I don't know. Is there a bitter soft drink? I mean, Sunshine Cloud is also soft and bitter, but no. I don't know. Is that a fleeting gene? Nah. No. Sweet, classy, happy. This is an interesting one to me. Because she just said soft. There's not a whole lot of soft drinks that I'm seeing. That's strong. That's... no. Well, that's sour. Okay, hang on. We're getting somewhere. That was the one I just gave her. I don't know if she's gonna want the same thing twice. No. Maybe we'll try the Blue Fairy. I think that might be the closest one, maybe. It's sweet though, and she had bitter before. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try it. Sounds like a dream I had once. Oh, the pizza thing? I kind of want to know about your dream. I hope she likes this. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Nice! Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when you mix drinks? Huh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When is the last time you skipped somewhere because of the joy in your heart? That's, are you genuinely asking me? That's a loaded question, Nick. The last time I skipped because of the joy in my heart, I would say... I don't want to say it's been an extreme long time ago. In fact, it was, like, earlier this year. I just skipped my own home because of the joy and love for my woman. That's a beautiful thing, man. If you've got somebody that makes you so happy that you feel compelled to skip in your house, that's beauty right there. Happy that you have to have that. I will confess that I've been going through a bit of a stressful ordeal, but the last time I skipped was probably earlier this year. I think we were just... I don't know if I was just walking in a plaza, or if maybe... I don't remember where Drink and I went. I know we were together and I was skipping. It might have been when our friends were over. Does it help if I skip work if I want joy? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's a good point, because they want joy. Tango, oh, who is that head? Who is the head pats for, lad? In that case, still never. I'm too much of a coward to just skip out. I haven't... You need to protect your inner peace, though. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. Don't think I've skipped anywhere since I was a kid, to be honest. My inner peace wants violence. Felt that one wholeheartedly. Rage feels like therapy sometimes. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss. I wonder if Gil would like it, though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? Lion said Bobby. The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. Oh, fuck, I love you, thank you.
Love you too.
This looks like it's about to be the sexiest bite of food I've ever had in my life. This looks like I'm about to start skipping. It smells like the type of... Ah, yes. I am incredibly turned on. Wait. Sometimes I don't be thinking about the shit I'm saying. I'm gonna let this cool off while I continue. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they found it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me. You get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. Sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Stalker's therapist gonna have a field day with that one. She organizes her underwear from one with most holes and skid marks to least. If you have underwear that has copious amounts of holes and skid marks in them, please buy new underwear and throw out those old ones. And also, why do you have skid marks? Do you not wipe your ass properly? Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Something bitter, maybe to sober up a bit. We need to mainstreamify bidets in America. Let's see. It's sour, but it also says sobering. But she said bitter. I'm gonna stick with bitter. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat. Well, I don't know if that... Let's try a gut punch. 5, 1. Aged. Next. Let's try a gut punch. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. Hot girls can be the grossest people, remember this? You're not wrong. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half the listeners actually care about what's being said. That's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Could she be the angry pianist from earlier story? I don't know. Maybe. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure, please come again. I'll make sure of it. I'm gonna take a bite of this sandwich. Oh my god. Drink, thank you. I love you so much.
Diagnosis? You suck!
What do I suck? You didn't have to make the sandwich if you really didn't want to.
Brand new.
Brand new. Okay. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but honestly, I don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? That was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil is cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss, don't cram anything onto your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Haha! Look at that. We're doing good. I made 2 mistakes. Oh, damn. I think Balls got me a snack for me. I'm sorry, I'm finishing the sandwich. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Playing the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. Sandwich mukbang. Ill. No. Eee. I'm sorry, Oh, 10 stream Rowan. Thank you for that. How have you been? And I appreciate you hanging around. I am finishing a sandwich. How are you holding up? Been okay. Decided to hop on while I'm making the levels in Mario Maker. Do you make those bullshit levels that aren't meant to be, like, solved except by, like, psychos? Doc, if you mean troll levels, it's what I'm currently attempting. Yeah, those. That's what I mean. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Isn't that the same time we gotta fucking... What's it? Pay our rent? Rocked by an earthquake. One more civilian death. I should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. December 17th. That date is really prominent. Karamiki. What do we do to relax? Sit on rooftops? Like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. Makes me think about life. Tea cocktails? Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, and lime. Name any tasty and natural combination, I'll be all over it. I guess that's a good time as any to stop. I do enjoy this. I think, no, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a good stopping point, but I low-key want to finish the chapter. Maybe I'll look up the chapter list at least? I don't know. I just kind of want to, like... I want to get an idea as to how I'm pacing this, but I don't know how long the chapter is. I'm overthinking this. Fuck this. I'm overthinking it, and I'm like, I need to stop that. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do another. We'll see where it gets to. Alright. Let's go to work. We'll do one more. Good evening. Hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure. Make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put on the helmet again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Alright, let's do it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that made me say back in instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? Hello, MV. I'm serving drinks. I'd be interested if those relationship of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I don't know. It's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the one filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Jill seems to really, really like her boss. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Colin wants a bad touch. Okay. 2 Broxton, 2 Powdered Delta, 2 Planner, whatever the fucks, and 4 on the rocks, and mixed. Nice. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl he keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing? Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed writer. Or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but what if it's something like that? That's what LARP means? Yeah, LARP is live-action role-playing. Usually people go to, like, places for it. You know? Like live-action Dungeons and Dragons type thing, or live-action fucking... Renaissance stuff. Live-action roleplay. And, I mean, well, you can live-action roleplay anything, really. You want to live-action roleplay some cyberpunk shit? Fine, why not, if you got the means to set it up. If you want to be technical, or be pedantic, anytime that you're playing pretend when you're like, you know, when you were a kid, technically is a form of live-action roleplay. I actually quite like LARPing. I haven't done it in a while. I usually end up doing it at conventions, you know, when they have them open. But, you know, I like those. I've seen Vampire the Masquerade LARPers too. That seems like that'd be a fun thing to LARP. Although, I don't know how the whole, vampire biting, blood-sucking thing would work. You see, that's the problem, right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your long-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word, rather, or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? First you scrape, then lick. My boy Dracula from Billy and Mandy's taught me a lot. I understand. Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I'd have pushed the fuckboy into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy. People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow and mixing your perfume with theirs? Putting your head in their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head? Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh. Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Oh, there's promo drinks. Yeah, I figured that. Let's try the Bloom Light. I feel like we haven't done that one yet. And just, it's so unnecessarily brown and is making me laugh for some reason. Aged on the rocks and mixed. Yeah, let's try that. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel I need something different, you know? Something tells me a part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep in a routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions for like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was a group of people that hacked simple sites within Agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when the idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially the pet of the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the same name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's all thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is. Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out for some time for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We can have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. That is so funny. React a little bit? Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason why you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the all I know. Big brandtini. So we just double that shit up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Aged. Mix. Okay, that should go. Here. You know Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your clients, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself... they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. I'm on the internet. Disheveled nerd look won't save you there. We lap it up. Ain't that the goddamn truth? Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop-up used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. You seem to be getting redder every day. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally treat people that way? Miss, I am a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't pervert the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience, I'm just not a part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. It's a big-ass beer. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix. Big beer. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors about Artless, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Huh? Oh yeah. That big-titted Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that, our Emergency Heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't even share the scoop on your singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece. It even makes... and even better makeshift toilet paper. Okay. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What about them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. He wants a Bleeding Jane. That's a change of place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we blend that shit. Bleedy Jane. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some... Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there. I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an I'm gonna fuck this up. Unsubstantiated rumor. There we go. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank you for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Break time! That was fast. I only served 2 people. Stretch. Save. Click. It is now safe to keep playing. I'll just leave it the same. I kind of like this list. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Everything alright? As alrighty as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me. Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Yo, the boss seems cool as shit. I don't know the boss's story yet, but she seems cool. Like, she's awesome. And is genuinely a nice person so far. I'm scared that she's gonna turn out to be some piece of shit. I'm very nervous about that. All of y'all got y'all little, like, crushes and stuff. Man, I just like the boss. Okay? In this game so far. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find him a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is not an excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the oh, that's a... Oh, look at the eye. Is this the Va-11 Hall-a bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, God, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protest. Can you get me that? Sure. What was the drink that's changed after people called a stink? I'm pretty sure that was the piano woman, right? Yep, originally called the pretty woman, but too many people complained that there should be a piano woman if there is a piano man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age. Mix. Piano woman. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know, Say, miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her, because she left us here last time. Oh, God, so she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Say is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean... She did? Yeah. Nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep. This star-like signature is hers. So your name is Jill, then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. Oop, I clicked the wrong button, my bad. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. A drink in honor of a good friend. Hang on. Which one was it? Which one was it? Trying to remember which one it was. Which one was it? I'm trying to remember which one it was. Was it the Piano Man? No. I don't think so. I'll take a hint at this point if you guys are willing, but I don't remember. And I unfortunately cannot go back to the text in this particular instance, which is a little unfortunate. But then again, I think we found out what it was at the end of the Shit. Was it bad touch? No. Oh, I don't know. I cannot remember. So I think this one's gonna be a fuck up. Yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. I'm about to fuck this up. Well, I'll go with the guess that I was gonna go with. I don't think this is right, and I cannot remember it, and I don't really want to look it up. So I'm just gonna have to accept this. Oh! Was that really it? Let's go! Yes! I'm good at the game! I am good at the game! And my memory isn't quite as shit as I thought it was. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than a recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection, and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic, too, and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Took an air cab. Oh. I was just using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they give you motion sickness. If I find out how do I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders, always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers, then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's one for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged and mix. That's 1 fringe weaver. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Age mix. Done. 2 fringe weavers. So this one's for you and that one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way you could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. That is adorable. They're so cute. Alright. Seems my vehicle's here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then. Take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and the anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu's court main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs me to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message, but it was the intention that counts. Uh-oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Could I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both. One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies. 2, 3, 4. One of these. Age mix. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Age mix. Bam. 2 fairies. Ha! Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. Poor Gil. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. Jesus Christ. Also, Gil catching so many strays he could open up a cat shelter. Nah, for real. Let my boy live. Poor guy's probably going through it. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEP-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium, extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are really interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Realtor Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So, Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though. Why go through with that upgrade? Say just put Dorothy in her fucking place in the best possible way, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That was some G shit just now. Say was like, talk your shit. I got you. Pulled out receipt after receipt after receipt with no fucking apologies. Like, that was so fucking real. Oh my god. Oh! I see why. Damn, I was listening to that. God damn, right? I see why she's waifu to you, because God, she ain't give a fuck. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell it's not your default model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. And she was still willing to help Dorothy out with some advice. You fucking go, girl! Well, I've gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although, I'm tempted to ask, about what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive, also it vibrates. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel soft, so no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. I'd really rather not. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah! That. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I was trying to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a French jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah! Clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort to avoid I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Hey, nice. Flawless. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. We got an extra $300. Nice. $800 have been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got removed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Nice. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Yay. We're doing fantastic. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Okay. Just kind of people talking about this Alice Rabbit hacker person. December 17th, which is tomorrow. These Alice threads piss me off, fucking e-celebs. Okay. Crime rate up 5% this month. Alice Rabbit might be a Kiramiki fan. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Oh my god. That's very funny. Okay, maybe this is a good time to stop it now. It's like a cliffhanger. We stop it before the big, like, special event is about to happen. Y'all want to know about what's gonna happen? Well, y'all gonna have to wait till next time. But this is a fun and interesting game. We will leave this for now. Teehee. I'm enjoying this so far. I quite like it. I think it's the type of thing that's like, you know, you never know you want it until you play it. I'm having fun. Alas, I do have some things to take care of, so I will stop things here. But, get the raid ready. Laser Bears is playing Resident Evil Requiem, I think. So we're gonna... I'm not gonna watch it, because part of me does want to get it, maybe when it goes on sale. But, hang on, I want to try a raid message thing again. Do we... What should the should there be a raid message? What should the raid message be? Hang on. We're gonna try a raid message because I see other people have tried this, so we'll try. That is the this here is the raid message. So when you get there, you just send that shit. Just we are gonna unleash the plague, and Laser Bears is just gonna have to deal with that. He'll be alright. He's no stranger to plagues. Next time around, we're gonna kind of go back to how I did it before, where it's a cozy game and a action game, just so that it doesn't get too boring. So I'm gonna say we'll do the action-y game next, and then we'll continue Valhalla the day after. So that'll be this Friday. I'll have the action game planned, and then Saturday will be the more Valhalla, and we get to find out what big event is about to happen on the 17th of December. Thank you for stream. Thank you for hanging out, for being here, for enjoying my shitty voice acting. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love all of you. I just make sure you send that message. I'm bad at this. Yep, y'all take care. As always, fuck ICE and fuck Nazis and fuck slave catchers. And stay safe. Love your neighbor. I don't got much else, but the raid's about to go. So you all take care of yourself out there and be safe. And make sure you give Laser Bear some love. Alright, it's going. Goodbye now.